What is a letter of wishes? When you're doing your will, obviously all the kind of legally binding stuff has to go in the will. So who are the executors? Who are we appointing as guardians? Who are the beneficiaries, beyond the obvious? Have backup plans for each bit of your will. However, there are aspects sometimes that are really valuable to include in letters of wishes, which are not legally binding. They're kept physically with your will, but they can be really helpful guidance. So I'm not suggesting that anyone shouldn't, well, you must declare all of your assets. So when somebody dies, all the values, all the assets must be disclosed. But if I started putting my jewellery in my will, the price of the valuations of those items would far exceed the value of them. So you might have a letter of wishes covering your jewellery, your items of personal adornment, maybe your handbags. I have seen Dyson products. In the letter of wishes saying, you know, that your daughter should receive these, or if you have sons, your daughter-in-laws or whatever. Think about where you would want specific items to go. Sometimes it's really important, so capture that in the letter of wishes. You can also have letters of wishes that deal with guardianship issues. You know, if you're asking somebody to bring up your children, generally you've chosen guardians that reflect your values, your way of being and living, but you might have extra things that you would want your child to enjoy and be exposed to and have lessons in 5 or 10 years time, but they're so tiny at the moment you haven't seen their musical flair or their horse riding abilities or whatever it is. There may be something that other people might not know that you have a vision for your children. So a letter of wishes, just this private letter, not legally binding, but super helpful guidance if required.